The Trump administration continues to refuse a court order to bring back a man that they had mistakenly sent to an El Salvadoran death camp. Attorneys with the Department of Justice filed a brief on Sunday arguing that a federal court has no authority to direct President Donald Trump or his administration in bringing home wrongly deported Maryland man Kilmar Abrego Garcia, and should reject a request filed on his behalf by attorneys last week. The court should deny plaintiffs' request for further relief, the brief filed by the administration reads. The relief sought by plaintiffs is inconsistent with the Supreme Court's instruction requiring this court to respect the president's Article 2 authority to manage foreign policy? So, wait, that's a pretty strange argument that they're using. You mistakenly sent a man, deported a man, to an El Salvadoran prison for dangerous terrorists, despite him having absolutely no criminal record, no proof of him being a terrorist or anything like that. And now you're refusing to bring him back? Absolutely ridiculous. Now, the government, Garcia's attorneys argued the government has to take specific actions to at least start to facilitate the return of this man, who, again, was mistakenly and wrongly sent to El Salvador. He is a legal resident here. He was given asylum from being sent back to El Salvador. The thing about asylum is you kind of got to have a good reason to get asylum. Now, what was his reason? They're going to kill me if I go back. Either the government or, gang members, they are going to murder me. I can't go back because I will be murdered. And I'm going to be honest, I think that probably already happened. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But, I think this guy's probably dead. That's why Donald Trump is making these arguments against a clear Supreme Court order. Okay, that's why they're being all sketchy about this. Okay, and why the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, is also saying, I can't send him back. In fact, during an Oval Office meeting with Trump, he said, quote, "How can I return him to the United States? I smuggled him into the United States? Of course I'm not going to do it. The question is preposterous. I don't have the power to return him to the United States. We're not very fond of releasing terrorists into our country." What? Okay, first off, he's not a terrorist. Where are the terror charges? Has he been charged with any crimes? No. You can't just say that he is a terrorist without any evidence or even a trial. Can't do it. White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy Stephen Miller, who also serves as the president's Homeland Security advisor and is also a racist, says he has no lawful right to be here. He was given asylum. He was literally given asylum, which is a legal right to be here. He was issued a final order of removal from this country, and so it's up to El Salvador and to the government and to the people of El Salvador what the fate of their own citizens is, because he's an El Salvadoran citizen, which is, it blows my mind because he was given asylum coming here from El Salvador, and then basically making the argument, they're going to kill me if you send me back, and he sends him back anyway. It's horrifying. Now, Miller told reporters, "We can't extradite citizens of foreign countries to our country over the objection of those countries." While Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, said, well, that's up to El Salvador if they want to return him. Wait, hold on. So El Salvador is saying, we can't send him back. We can't do it. We don't have the permission to send him back. And then the United States is saying, well, we don't have permission from El Salvador to bring him back, so I guess there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. No, the guy's dead. He's probably dead. It's insane. Now, the embassy in San Salvador This does say that, at least over the weekend, that Abrego Garcia is currently being held in the terrorism confinement center in El Salvador. He's alive and secure in that facility. He is detained pursuant to the sovereign domestic authority of El Salvador, meaning they do have the power to send him back. So the thing is, the Trump administration is literally paying El Salvador to hold these people. Okay? And think of the effect that this is having. They're basically saying that even if Donald Trump sends someone there by accident, which is what happened here, to a torture facility, that he cannot send them back. And Bukele is saying, I can't send it back either, because the United States is not giving me permission to do so. Oh. So El Salvador doesn't want to send them back because they don't have the power to do so, but then the Trump administration is saying we can't bring him back because El Salvador said no. And so what is this? This is a massive contradictions, which makes me believe that this man is either being tortured or is already dead. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But if they mistakenly sent this man, an innocent man, to his death in this camp, then that is criminal. That is worthy of impeachment and removal. Now, that said, if only we had a government that was not criminal, that would actually hold a criminal president accountable. But sadly, we do not live in that kind of country. We are becoming quickly the same kind of banana republics that we had emboldened so long ago in the past. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe with the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.